Almost 6 months ago on this channel, I played a game of rapid chess against my friend Witty Alien to test the difference between 2300 rapid and 2300 blitz. I lost pretty badly in that game. Volen is one of the most creative chess players I know and dominates across every single online format. But the one thing you might not have seen is Volen playing a game of classical chess. So in today's video, to get a shot at redemption, I challenged him to a 30-minute game of chess to test how good a 2200 FIDE rated candidate master really is. Throughout the video, the perspective will swap back and forth depending on whose move it is so the audience can see what both players are thinking. Like in the last episode, to stop the video from being over an hour long, the collaborative analysis of this game will be available to everyone for free on my Patreon. The link for that will be in the description below. But apart from that, a huge thank you to Volen for coming on the channel once again, and let's get into the game. Hello everyone, we are playing against Witty Alien in a classical chess game. In the last game that we played against Witty, I got absolutely destroyed, but in this game I'm going to have a lot more time and I have the white pieces. So we're going to start off with d4 and see what Witty plays.
d4 first move. I don't like facing d4 because it's very hard to make dramatic, but let's see. I think I'm going to go with pawn f6 and just see where the wind takes us.
Witty's playing on an anonymous account today because he doesn't play on Lichess too often, so my editor will magically put Witty's name there instead. He plays knight f6. Okay, so I would imagine that he's going to go for some banker stuff. This feels very predictable player because you know, especially in d4 when there's not a lot of dynamic options, you know he's going to go for the dynamic option. So let's go for c4, and I expect to see c5.
I want to see what he has on Budapest government.
Oh, he goes for Budapest. Oh, this is going to be a fun game. Okay, so, I mean, you kind of have to take in the Budapest, so let's play d takes e5. And he plays knight g4, so let's play knight f3. This is all theory, and we want to get the other knight out as well. Yeah, the more punishing line, I feel like, is bishop c5, but he hasn't played it. We can go with knight c3 here. And we're pretty happy to kind of go knight c3, takes, and go e3, I think, right? Because then we're threatening to play f4, getting our bishop out and castling, and we've got the open f-file. So let's go with knight c3 here. I feel like this is just a logical move.
He returns the pawn. He doesn't keep on the pawn. Like, I like to be material down. I don't like taking free material, chat. So I'm just going to go bishop b4, honestly. I'm just going to go bishop b4, inviting bishop f4. I can take, queen here, and go f6. I don't want to take the pawn. I'm going to go bishop b4.
Okay, so it's actually at this point here that Volen gets himself into a little bit of trouble out of the opening with bishop b4. If you guys want to make sure that this doesn't happen to you and you know all of your theoretical lines, you might be interested in the sponsor of today's video, ChessMind. Most courses obsess over memorizing hundreds of opening lines, but ChessMind is built around something different, understanding positions and not just remembering moves. The goal isn't just to know theory, it's to know what to do when theory runs out. That's why the courses on ChessMind only take around an hour to complete, because the priority isn't on memorization, it's positional understanding. On top of this, they also have these new personalized daily lessons, which are uniquely tailored to you based on factors like your play on chess.com or Lichess. There are so many more cool features on the platform that I'll let you guys explore for yourself, and for any traditional chess learners, they also have a variety of ebooks accessible as well. I'll put the pricing on screen right now because it's honestly such good value for money. You guys can also use my code JACKSARK for an extra 20% off your subscription. Bishop b4. Okay, this is not a typical move actually, huh? How interesting. Is this just wrong because of bishop g5? Bishop g5, I feel like then you're forced to go here. Takes, queen takes, e3, takes, and here. Bishop g5 feels very good. Bishop g5, here takes, knight takes, probably is wrong. I just get e3. Let's play bishop g5 and hit the queen. I feel like I've had a game where I've played bishop g5 before and it's worked out pretty well. Is there some kind of bishop g5 takes? Probably not. Here takes knight here. Yeah, no. I think bishop g5 should be the move here.
Go to bishop g5. Wow. Interesting. Give me the queen, he says. This is a good move, actually, because now I have to be a pawn down. I have to play s6, no? Yeah, this is a good move. Now if I go bishop e7, he might go bishop f4. Then I'm like down a tempi. Bishop e7 back, pawn f6, no, f6, take. Okay, this is a good move. This is a good move. Then go f6, take, and c3, take back. Or I can play bishop e7, bishop f4, g5, bishop g3, h5. No, I don't like it. Oh, okay. very interesting. I'll just go f6 here, I guess. I have to go f6. Everything else just sucks. Not the move I'm proud of. Maybe after pawn c3, I should have taken e5. I think I'm already like worse because the absence of the dark square bishop would be very bad for me.
Okay, so f6. I mean, we have to take. We get rid of the pawn. And in very witty alien fashion, he is fully gambited his pawn.
I gotta take on c3. Because otherwise, yeah, where's my compensation? I gotta take with the pony. Get in and take the pawn structure. Okay, I'm pawn down. White has the bishop pair, but he has bad pawn structure.
Do I not just have like a knight d4 here? Call me crazy, but do I not just have knight d4? Knight d4 castles, and then I mean just e3? I'm up a pawn. Let's go for knight d4. Okay, knight d4.
I don't like this move, by the way. I think g3, bishop g2 castles like the best. Now she's kinda... I don't like this move at all. Now she's kinda lacking development.
So castles I expected, and I think just like e3, right? We've got to make some kind of progress in the position. So e3 defends the pawn, activates the bishop. I see no reason to not play this. So let's go ahead and play e3.
He goes e3. Okay, solid. It's very easy pieces. I can play something like pawn e5, bishop e2. I can go like queen e7. Queen e7, queen c5 was good. I think this is the reason no pawn. Or maybe queen e8. Queen e8 is very good here. Queen e8 is very good because I want to hop with the pawn on e4. So queen e8, I like this move a lot. Unpinning myself, I want to go pawn e4 and go for my thickness.
Queen e8. Okay. So taking here doesn't feel right because it allows him to open up the bishop pretty quickly. And also, playing bishop d3 almost feels wrong because it allows this. So I almost want to take here because now there's no queen takes threatening mate. So I could almost take here, allow him to take, and then play bishop out. And there's still the potential of me playing f4, by the way. Okay, I'm going to take here. He's already given me his dark square bishop, so I'm not afraid to give it back. And now just playing this and castles just seems very, very logical. There is the possibility of here and here, but I think this is too slow because I get castles, takes, and takes. And then I'm just very easily going to get f4 on the board. It takes a long time for him to get his bishop out. So let's go bishop d3. And I think that I'm cooking here.
Now he goes bishop d3. He's preparing to castle. Keep it simple, stupid. Now, since there is no bishop e2 and bishop f3, I can play b6 and bishop e7, put the bishop on that wrong diagonal. And I think I might try to do some attack. If I put the bishop on this wrong diagonal, I might do some...
b6, I did not think about this at all. My first instinct is that maybe there's this, but maybe castles, bishop e7, and I have this anyway. But I feel like attacking over this side of the board is just slow, right? That's kind of my thought process. And I can't play this. I could play takes. Takes might be annoying. No, I don't think that's good either. Castling is just a move that we kind of have to play at some point anyway. Castling bishop e7, queen g4. That is not the worst idea I've ever seen. But then he has takes, and rook here, and he's hitting g2. So maybe there's like a queen c2 even. Queen c2, h6. This is all very difficult. Oh my god, he's causing problems for me already. Queen c2, h6. What about bishop e4 then? That makes sense. I can get behind queen c2. We're already 4 minutes down, so let's play queen c2 and try and get something going here. If knight takes, I don't think we can take with check, because then he goes over, we take back, and he plays g6. Nasty move.
Now I have queen h5, which is a very active move. Now I think queen h5 is automatic. Protect the h7 pawn. Put my queen on the 5th. I think it's a good move, my brothers and sisters. If he takes on c6, I don't take with the d pawn. Go to bishop b4, queen h5, take. Actually, he didn't take and go and threaten bishop b4, which is kind of nasty. Can I go pawn e5, take on h7, go queen h8. Queen c2 is actually a very good move. Queen h5, pawn c6, take the pawn. Oh, I think I'm in trouble. Pawn c6 forcing d takes c6 is gonna be very bad for me. Endgame wise and pawn structure wise. Maybe b6 was bad. I think b6 was a bad move. I can sign that change though. Now the best move is pawn takes c6, which is a great move.
Wow. Okay. So that's one way to defend the h7 pawn. I can't castle long. It would be funny to trade queens, because I know that I just know what Witty's reaction would be. He would be like, oh, queen trades are boring. I'm not going to do that to him, though. I'm not going to make him trade queens with me. I could take here, but again, the bishop kind of gets out. So maybe we just castle. Castles, he wants rook here. We also have bishop here. Yeah, we've got bishop e2. Bishop e2, he has queen g5. Ooh, but then I have bishop f3. Oh, how interesting. And now you've got some serious problems over here. You don't have any kind of mate. I've got to take, and I'm going to just... all of the minor pieces are going to come off the board. And I've only got 2 rooks and a queen to worry about. I feel like that minimizes just any kind of attack that black has. And I'm up the pawn, which is really the way that you should look at these kind of positions. You should just try to simplify. But let's attack the queen. And then let's play bishop f3, perhaps?
Bishop e2, wow, he still has it. He missed a big chance, I think. I think he missed a big chance. Because now I just play queen c5. Very nice centralization move. The c5 square is very weak.
Well, that is not a move that I expected. We could repeat moves. Probably not going to do that, but castles now just looks fine. I don't see a problem with castling castles. Any reason for me to not be castling right now? Let's go ahead and castle.
Castle, wow. He missed a great chance. I think bishop b7 here is automatic. Or maybe pawn e5. Maybe stopping bishop f3 is a good... No, bishop b7 is good.
Okay, so bishop e7, very nice move. I think we can kind of cut this rook off, though, with f4, right? f4, it also takes away squares for the knight. f4, maybe there's knight here, but I don't really see it. Then I can probably get away with this, give back a pawn, and have a nice attack. I like f4. f4, maybe there's a rook here. Yeah, maybe f4, there's rook here. That could be a problem. Okay. How do we deal with that? Then if I play queen d2, is there actually a way for him to target this pawn again? There's not really. Okay. I'm thinking f4. I could come back to regret this move later, but I don't really see another way to continue our game here. I mean, we could also play like rook d1, but again, I'm not really seeing how this benefits us massively. f4. Let's like really calculate this. I might go silent for a second just to calculate it. f4 here, queen d2, knight here, attacking the pawn. Maybe we could play rook e1 straight away. That's not a terrible idea, playing rook e1 straight away and preemptively doing this. So rook e1, let's say knight here. And we're giving back this pawn, sure. But then we have f4. Say knight takes, bishop here. Let's go rook a e1.
There's rook a e1. Wow. Mysterious rook move. I fear Jack's going this mysterious rook move. He's trying to push the center pawns. I don't understand this move, to be honest, because you can never push h3, e4, just too weak. I think I just go pawn e5, attack the c4 pawn, clear the bishop. Now there's a rook g6. I think we might be even slightly better here. Or our pieces are active. The destroyer of Khan loves Budapest Gambit, and he's very proud. If he found point a6 rather than bishop e2, I'll have been in huge trouble.
I feel like I probably just have this, right? Oh, this is just transposes, actually. f5 takes, and I've got bishop here. Getting rid of his bishop. Oh, but then he's got... oh, no, he doesn't have take, right? Yeah, f5 should be good. f5 takes and bishop here. And I've got a fairly sizable attack. I mean, I could have played super passive and played queen b3 first, but... I don't know, the queen doesn't want to be there.
Wow. He gives up the pawn. That's a very smart move. He gives up the pawn so that he can push the majority of the pawns. Wow. Impressive. The destroyer of Kaokai is impressed. I'm gonna play rook g6 here, to be honest. Take on c4. Ooh, this is a good move here. I take on c4, there's queen b3. I can go d5. Take on c4. I have to. I mean, I have to take queen b3. I have d5.
So we have to go bishop f3 then. That's the idea, and lift the rooks. It's kind of the whole plan that we were concocting before. Good thing is, there's not really any hope for that knight. Like, the knight doesn't really do anything now, unless I'm like massively mistaken. The knight is kind of stuck in a bad spot on the board.
Bishop f3. I can take on h3. He can take back with the pony. No, he can't go pawn e3. I take. On f3, he takes with the rookie. I have to stay, right? Everything else just doesn't make sense. I don't have a pawn back, so I can't be unhappy.
I am very much expecting to lose here. I am no fool. Volen is a lot better than me at chess. He took my bishop. We should take back with the rook, of course. I am expecting to lose here, but I'm a fighter. I will always fight for a win. So we're gonna try.
Go e4 here. He goes e4 regardless. I take, he takes. Interesting. I don't know how to assess this position. It's a very interesting position. I can go d5, to be honest. I can go d5. e4, I can go rook e8. Let's go d5.
Yeah, I guess d5 does make sense too, huh? So I first thought of this, rook h3. You could play h6 there, but that's probably a positive for me. If this and this is probably really good for me. Just the endgame is probably just immediately winning. So here I'm expecting h6. And I mean, like, need I say more? Should we just go for this? This looks really good. Yeah, like, do I need to go for anything else? Is this... I guess I could go for g4. That's, like, something I could try, but I'm not really sure, like, rook h3, h6, g4, like... Yeah, I guess, like, playing g4 then makes more sense. Rook h3, h6, g4, rook here, queen here. Am I, like, in trouble at all, ever? Then there's, like, this. It's kind of frustrating. And it's like a perpetual. I think I'm going to go for rook h3 though. I think it's just a move that like looks good, feels good, and like I need to trust my instincts more. So let's go for rook h3. Hopefully it's not a blunder.
He goes rook h3. Wow. Give me the h7 pawn. You dare to use my own spells against me, Potter? I think I have to go g6 here. Now there's never e4 because I can take that 4. Maybe e4 was better by him. I have to go g6.
Ooh, g6 is also a good move, and it kind of dulls my whole plan with g4. So I do like f5 straight away. That is also a nice move. Ooh, I've got some nice ideas of like f5, rook here, takes here, and here. And if he takes, I swing my queen in, and that's mate. Oh my god. Do you reckon he's gonna fall for that? Probably not, but I feel like it's... Now we need to play f5, right? Like, f5, he could push. He won't he might push. g4 then, if push, just feels like a good move too. Actually, g5 here, I can probably go here. Yeah, everything's covered. Let's just go for f5.
He goes f5. Goes straight to the attack. Oh boy, I think I'm in trouble. Go rook e8, he goes rook e3. I think I'm in trouble. Houston have a problem. Point d6 is good. Rook d6, point e4. Point d6 is good actually.
Oh, he goes for this. Okay, and he's gonna take here. So he's gonna dive his knight into here, but I'm gonna take first. And my idea was... Oh, he takes with the pawn. Oh, wow. Now I'm considering e4. Here, here, and takes. Takes and takes. And, like, am I getting in? Probably not, right? That knight move is real annoying. Okay, I need to find a new plan. Damn, and the rook's super active now, like... Actually, I guess I can go here. Ooh, rook f3, but then he just brings the other rook, right? Wait, but then I go rook f1. And he can't go here, because I go takes, 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 and takes. Ooh, rook f3 is a really nice move. Yeah, let's go for rook f3.
Goes rook f3. Let's go back with rookie. I think I should start with rookie. Oh, that's a great move. Because if I take, it's gonna take on g6 first. Problem. Huge problem. Well, a great move, rook f3. Pawn a4 take. Ugh, kind of weird now. I think I just go down with the rookies here.
We said we'll play rook ef1. So let's do that.
Yeah, that's the best move. I can never take on f3 because of queen g6. King g7. Yeah, then pawn e6. I have to go king g7. Pawn e6 take, queen e3, pawn e4. Oh boy, how much I lost here. It's crazy. I can play pawn f5 though. G4 moves, then pawn e3. Take. Yeah, pawn f5 is my only chance. So king g7, pawn e6. Just one move for getting amazing position with pawn e4, but it just doesn't work. So pawn f5. And Bran will get destroyed.
Knight f5. Way to ruin the fun, Witty. Okay, well, his plan is this, and I have to react. Because if I go here, he's going to take, but then I can take, I guess. Oh, wait, no. This is not a real threat. So, like, let's say I go over here and he takes, I can just take. Oh, no, but then he goes there. Yeah, and I do have problems, right? Okay. So let's explore taking. Rook takes, check, king over. Wait, here, rook takes, check. I can go back, so he can't do that. Here, rook takes, rook takes. Wow, any check. Wow, pawn takes, queen takes. Eh. Here, check. Here, check. Yeah, it just doesn't look great though, does it? Oh, that's a shame. Do we have G4 somehow? Probably not. I think I'm just gonna have to take, right?
Gotta take with the rookie. There's G4 after taking with the rookie. Take G4. I can take on F3, take then go here. Take with the power in this. Take with the power, raise G4 is bad for me. Oh boy. Gonna take with the pawn. Otherwise G4 is very bad.
Yeah, and he takes with the pawn. That's pretty logical. Now I would say king h1 makes the most sense. Yeah, king h1. What does he actually do after king h1? King h1 and what? Like, you're gonna go here, but then I can take very easily. And take with the queen. So king h1 feels very good. Let's go ahead and play king h1.
King h1. I think rook g2 was just winning. Rook c4, rook f5. I have to queen f1.
Oh, that is tricky, Witty. God damn. So he wants to go here and sacrifice the queen. Very, very tricky. I see you, buddy. Okay. And it doesn't work. This doesn't work either because he'll probably just... So let's say here, and then I took. He would probably take, and then check here. And I would be out of luck again, so rook f2 doesn't fix the problem. So what does fix the problem? H3? H3, now that is queen e4 potentially. H3, there's also, let's say he does this. Here, he could probably still sacrifice for both. And this is a game, but his king's so wide open. You would imagine this is winning for me. That's a fun endgame, though. Maybe just, like, for the sake of the video, we play H3. I mean, there's also the possibility I play this, right? Ooh, this could be a good move, too. Queen b3 takes, fixes the pawn structure a whole bunch, but is this, like... playing without queens feels wrong, doesn't feel right. It's like an option, but I don't think it's a great one. I mean, I could play rook f4 also. That's actually quite a decent idea, rook f4. What's wrong with rook f4? Rook f4, like, let's say queen a6. I guess it just doesn't do anything. Rook f4, maybe here. Rook f4, if he goes here, I have this probably. I don't know, maybe rook f4 is an improvement there. Kind of gets the queen away from all of my pawns here. And then I can play h3. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. Let's play rook f4. I'm not sure it makes a huge difference.
Just rook f4. I guess I go queen b5 here. Queen a6 could be fine, I think. Yeah, it's just very bad position for me.
He's gone for that there. Okay, well, now we just said we wanted h3. So I'm pretty inclined to just play that.
Those h3 not that issue anymore. Rook f7. Queen d7, I guess. You should defend everything.
Queen d1. Threatening to come in here, whilst also threatening to play c4. But maybe c4 is not so much of a threat. Okay, we've got 13 minutes, so 7 minutes down, but maybe in classical this doesn't matter so much. There's also rook f3, which is a completely valid move, maybe even more valid. Queen f3 and with the idea of coming around here. You know what? I like the queen eyeing up things. Let's bring the queen here, just eyeing the d5 pawn.
Queen d1. Oh, he's going on h5. I can tell. Maybe we just go queen a7. I can't. That's my d5 pawn is hanging. This is torture. This is pure torture. I need my own counterplay because if I don't get counterplay, I'll just be in huge trouble. So let's go c5, I guess.
And he's played c5. Okay, I see you. Here takes g5, g4. Not sure how winning that is, but I do like rook h4. I also do like this, but yeah, this is just super annoying. You know what? Rook h4. I think we just go for it. Rook h4. Rook h4, this queen here, which I don't love. Okay, let's actually go rook g3. Yeah, rook g3, I think. Rook g3, and I want to go for check. Because if his queen goes here, we can always pick this up, so he's always got to look out for this. We're also defending the e3 pawn. We can check pretty uncontestedly because he can't block with a rook. He can only block with the queen or move his king. Okay, now check, he probably... I mean, it's probably very obvious what he wants. Actually, check... there's also queen d3 now. There's also g4. No, there's not. G4 does not work. Huh, that's annoying. What about e4? E4 takes, I go here. E4 takes... No, that doesn't work. Ugh. I've got to have a move somewhere. Rook g3. Rook here. I'm going to play rook g3.
Goes rook g3, I go king f8. Hiding before the stone rate.
Like, we got to do it somehow. It's got to happen. Do we want to go up there, though? This is a very committal move. Because, like, check and he can just come in. Maybe not. I mean, there's d4. No, I don't love it. Let's play queen e3.
Goes queen f3. Well, I think it's not that bad now. Could have been much worse. I can go something like rook d6, rook g5, d4. The queen is in queen e5.
Okay, that's not super worrying, actually. Let's bring the rook up.
I go queen e5. Rook f5, rook f5, rook f5, rook f5.
Okay, he doesn't want me playing this, and he wants to go here. Fair enough. So maybe now is when we go for this. Here and here. Okay, let's bring this over. I'm allowing him to take because I want to take here.
Now king e7, it might be g4. Because if I take, he takes. We check. Yeah, I was gonna make a waiting move. Go a5, a4, a3.
That is not his legacy, so he's playing something a little bit slower. Maybe I just go ahead and play like this. Just shut down all of his play. a4. What are you going to do about it?
Sure, it's a good move. Some kind of Zugzwang. Go rook g6. No. King e7.
Okay, he's doing that. Interesting. Okay. So that's a possibility. I don't really love it though. Maybe queen e2. Okay, I got 10 minutes. Plenty of time to figure this out, actually. My worry is now that maybe there's this, and I can't move my king. And I don't want to move my queen to somewhere where we stop threatening this. So it doesn't leave me with many pieces to actually move. So in a way, I'm in Zugzwang. I mean, there's queen g3, and if rook here, there is probably like check. Queen g3, rook here, check. I mean, let's say he moves out the way. Then I just take. Yeah, I like queen g3. Queen g3 feels good.
Use queen d3. Yeah, I don't think I just have stake. If I get made, I get made. I need some counterplay.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay, can I take here, though? Takes, check. Here, check. Here. No, I don't think I can. Oh, that sucks. I completely blundered that. Okay, what it takes, check. King here. Check, king here. And I'm out of moves, right? I don't think I have anything. Damn. Okay, but I do have this. But then he takes here. I could also try this here and here. Like, that's like something. Oh, I kind of just lost all of my play here, didn't I? I guess, you know what? There's this. This is like something, I suppose. Rook h4. And then I get this check here, and I'm like trying. Rook h4, what would his move be? There's not a whole lot of checks. Check here. And let's say here I go check. You know what? I'm going to play rook h4 and try and open up the position. Yeah, I think rook h4 is not a terrible move. The queen has kind of abandoned its king side, so let's try and slice open the one kind of corner of the board that we do actually have to play with.
He's cleaning the diagonal for the queen. Impressive. This is the king c7 right here. So f4, to be honest. You shall not pass in Gando's voice.
I did think this, actually. Oh, but it takes as a pin. Oh my god. Oh, that's such a nasty move. Oh no. Okay, but I do have like something like this later on in the game though. So what if I go here, here, and I take, and then he checks and I go here, and he takes and I go check here and check, and it will be made. You never know. That could happen. Here, let's say here, and there's also check, but it doesn't really work, does it? Queen here feels like my only move. Here, if he goes here, then I'm certainly cooking with this. Okay, let's bring the queen up.
And now we can, at worst, we can play queen e1 and queen g3. At the worst. At worst, we can play queen e1 and queen g3. But we don't need to. I can just take on e3 here. Or I can just go f3 here. I can literally go f3 here, knock up. I think f3 just wins. Because he has no checks.
Wow, you can do that? There's no way. Oh my god, he's brutal. Wait, but can I not do this? Wow, yeah, probably not. Huh. That's crazy. I wonder if I can go here, though. Here, check, here. Yeah, no, not gonna work. But takes here, I can go here. But then I guess he just checks. God, I think it's over. I think he's absolutely cooked me, right? I don't think there's any way back into this game now. Unless I go here, of course. Takes and allow him to take, and then I've got like checks. I think we're gonna have to. This is like the only move that I calculated that isn't just dead lost.
Maybe I'm not winning. Just queen e1, he can go queen g1. Queen g1, king h2. Maybe I gotta check here.
Actually, here maybe is fine. Maybe queen g1 is fine. Queen g1 because he can't take here. So queen g1. What about takes, and he takes here? Then I take here. Doesn't seem awful. Okay, let's see the end game. It's an even end game. I've got a passed h pawn.
I have stake, I guess. I have stake. There's nothing else. There you go. It will be just a draw.
Okay, very unlike Witty to go for an endgame here, I can't lie. But taking here, there's no early check because he just gets in here, which is not what we want at all. Let's go ahead and take, and I just want to play rook h6 maybe.
I take on e3. Should I? I have this amazing check first. Let's first misplay the king.
Yeah, rook here takes. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense. I mean, I could play king h2. I don't think that this is working. King h2. He should just take here. Rook here, takes. Yeah, this doesn't seem good. King h2 feels like my only real option.
What a crazy game. I have a draw at worst. I'm not taking the draw. Take my tree. I'm gonna be playing for a win. The destroyer of can always play for a win.
Yeah, so again, we can probably play something like h6, because this doesn't actually result in any kind of mate. Then he goes over though and he defends the pawn, which is slightly annoying. But then I can probably just check him and be super annoying here. I could also drop back and play super solid, but then he probably has. Maybe playing Rook D8 is actually quite safe. Okay, let's play Rook D2. We're in endgame mode now.
They sound very smart. Oh boy. What a game, what a game, what a game. Start with 3. Ah. Zero D6 first.
Yeah, so he's addressed the issue. Now the question is, what do I do? What do I do now that he's fixed my only thing in the game? Because checking is just gonna help him get in, which we don't want to do. We could offer a trade, but then takes. He goes here, forks the 2 pawns, no good. Do we just wait around? I mean, that doesn't feel like it's optimal at all. Problem is, if we bring this rook off of the file that it's currently on, he can just go ahead and go rook h6, and that's not something we want to deal with at all. You know what? Let's just play rook b2 and just have some kind of threat in the position.
Oh, it's gonna be a long game. I go rook 6 and c4. I just go rook e6.
Did he blunder? Wait, I have check. I have check. But now I have check, I thought. Check. Here. Check. He just takes with the rook. I could go here, check here, check here. Maybe h4 is good. h4 he does have this there. h4 king here. Yeah, a lot of annoying intermezzos. Let's say here, check, rook takes, king up. Ah, check, king here. Maybe check here is good. King here, takes, rook takes. And just start checking him a whole bunch. Like, okay, I think we have to go rook h6. And he's gone there, okay. So my idea was takes and just like be really super annoying. We could also even refuse, but I don't think that's helpful. Yeah, maybe actually this is helpful. Rook a8, check here, check, king h2. And I can just check him from above. Okay, let's go like this.
Now he doesn't allow. I just go check. After king g3, of course, I give check first to misplay the king. And then I just go rook b3, play the pawn, go rook b4.
I can probably check even. Should I just be really annoying and just promote? That would be great, wouldn't it? Okay. Am I in time?
Oh, don't misplay this.
Did both of us just completely not even realize that this endgame is winning for white? Is this winning? No, it's not winning. He gets out. But he's got his work cut out for him.
That is. He's gonna go c8. Oh, he doesn't want to lose. Bro, I'm playing badly.
Oh my god, is that a draw? There's no way, right? But the king's so active. My king's so active. It might be a draw.
I go rook b4, take. King b2, king b c5. Wow. This looks bad. I think rook b4. Rook b4 wins. Rook b4 wins. Take. King c2, king here. King b2, king c5. Yeah, rook b4 has to win.
Ah, that's annoying, but do I have this? Takes. I assume that he's probably got a good way to defend. Yes, but do I have this was my question. Here, check. Yeah. Ah. This is very difficult, but maybe I can still survive against 2 pawns. It's It's like not impossible. Let me calculate this one more time. Here, 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 here. Wait, sorry. Here, here, here. Here he goes. Yeah, that's annoying. And then here and then here. Yeah, and I definitely lose this, so I have to come up with something else. And I feel like rook c6 is probably the only logical thing that you can come up with here.
Knight king d5. Is that a draw? Might be a draw, bro.
Yep. Okay. So check here. Not great. Ugh. Maybe we just play king c2 here and we just try and defend this. I don't know if it's defendable though. Here, 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 check here. Maybe it is. I don't know. I think we have to bring the king up there.
He chooses this. He's an incredible player, bro. Not gonna lie. Now I have 2 pounds up. Wow. Now we're winning, bro. Now it's my game to lose. He'll try to defend, but now it's my game to lose. Okay, he goes here. Bro, I was about to blunder. Rook d4, there's rook b6. Wow. I was about to blunder. Wow.
But now I get this check. Prying his king away. And I can waste some time. If he goes here, I think I just get infinite checks. This? Okay, if I go here, he's gonna go here. And then check, here, check. He's got this, so that can't be the way. So I think we have to go over this way.
Let's go b5. And I think my king will high on a5.
And now I'm thinking we can check, right? Oh, but oh no, check he can't go around that way. So check he has to go up. If he goes up, he's disconnected forever. So check he has to go down here. Oh, is it a draw? Check, if he goes up, there's no way he's ever doing anything. And if he goes, oh, but now he can go wrapping around. No. Okay. I actually don't know theoretically if this is a win or a draw for white. I can't say that I've studied endgames this much. I assume that it would be winning for black though, right? And the defense is probably very difficult to find, but check. Maybe I go up now and try to just check from above. Maybe that's like a decent way of defending. I'm not really sure.
I go check. Now we go 5.
I'm going to check there and kind of lull him into this. And then I'm going to protect my second rank to make it difficult. Who knows? Maybe this can be a draw. I really don't know. And I'm not sure if Witty knows either. He looks like he is defending well there. Yeah, so I know that you can't... I don't think you can play this because I'm just going to play this check and then that's kind of game over. Because this gets up here. But I think he wants... I don't know what he wants, actually. Should I just waste the move? Let's go rook a2.
I go b4. Now e2 is very nice.
Ah. Is this like... I don't know what I'm doing. To tell you the god honest truth, I have no idea if what I'm doing is fine. I feel like because my rook is cutting him off, I should have chances, but he's got this, which is going to be his next way of kind of getting into the position. And now I want to check him from above. Let's jump up here. If he goes here, we go here. Check here, that's not mate, we can get away. But check here, check is mate, so we have to be a little bit careful. Check, he's going to have this. Let's go for it though. And try to get up here. Here, he's going to have check here and checkmate. So let's go over here, here, and here. Oh, this is so difficult. Okay. Let's go here. If he goes here... Oh no, that is a diabolical mate. Okay, I have to force him into it, and then I have to go to my first rank. This is so humbling, man. What happens after rook h1? I'm sorry for playing this out, by the way. I don't know if this is like disrespectful to play out this kind of mating sequence. He's trying to bait me into losing to checkmate, but I actually just don't know if this endgame is drawn or lost. I assume it's lost, but you never know. He's probably gonna push here, and then I have to drop back. We can check actually, but we'll speed things along here.
Let's go a2. Let's go a2. Oh, king a3. No stalemate. He has a rookie. b2. That's it. Oh, brilliant! Are you not entertained? Is this all why you're here? Stu! I feel like Magnus Carlsen. Ah, that's really nice. That's really nice. Let's go b2 check.
Oh no, it doesn't. It's just but yeah, okay. I thought that was a stalemate for a second there. Good game, good game. That was such a fun game. Dude, I love this series. This series is so great because the quality of the games is so fantastic, even though I've lost twice. But I'll get a win eventually. We'll jump into an analysis now with Witty so we can see what each other thought throughout the game. I hope you guys all enjoyed today's classical game against Witty Alien. As always with this series, the analysis for this game is going to be on my Patreon. You guys can access it for free with the link in the description. The reason we have it on a different platform is because this video will run extremely long as the analysis is almost 20 minutes long. So to stop this video from being an hour and a half long, we've put the analysis over on Patreon. Regardless though, let me know in the comments who you guys would like to see me play next in a classical game. But apart from that, a big thank you to Volen for coming on the channel, and I'll see you all in the next one.